There is a lot of wrong information about how to learn a new language, especially on YouTube. You sure saw videos with titles like this. I learn a new language in 3 months. Learn a new language while you're in the bathroom. Brother. The truth is that the videos are not words. They want you to watch the video and that's it. I will talk to you frankly about learning languages because I see that unrealistic expectations are very dangerous. Please listen to me. Real improvement takes time. At least you will need 6 months to be comfortable speaking a new language. And this is if this language is similar to any other language you know. For example, English and Spanish. But if a language is completely new to you like, for example, English and Japanese, you must be prepared to spend at least 2 years studying continuously before you can express yourself in a natural way in different situations. And by the way, I consider this to be the true definition of fluency. You can understand others and express yourself in a natural way in any situation. Okay, how do we get to this level? Let's start. We will consider that learning a language is divided into 3 stages: beginner, intermediate, and advanced. If you are new to learning a language and do not know many things about it, then you are a beginner. And your goal is very simple. You can understand and use simple sentences. That's it. Okay, what are the simple sentences? This is something you decide. I will talk about the resources that you can use after a while. But you should know that this method does not have certain things that you need to do. For him? Because learning a new language is a very personal thing. We all express ourselves in different ways and take care of different needs. Only you can determine what you need to learn to be able to speak fluently. When you meet something I don't understand, turn to the concerned. The internet is full of free lessons for all languages. Okay, let's go back to the beginner level. In the beginning, you will need to use a structured guide that will help you build a strong foundation. It could be a book with audio lessons, a website, or even a series of educational videos on YouTube. Just don't forget apps like Duolingo because they are too slow and easy to use. No matter which source you choose, you should be listening and talking a lot. You read about the language you are learning. This is something that will help you understand everything. But you need to practice the language as soon as possible. Don't worry, you can do this on your own at this point. And the pronunciation does not have to be perfect. Do your best and that's it. Okay. What else? As you study, remember to write down any new words or terms you find that might be useful. It would be better if the writing was electronic, not with paper and pen. For him? Because this way you will save time and benefit more. Think about it. When was the last time you wrote with pen and paper in your mother tongue? If you learn to type on the computer, it will be very useful to you. When you reach an advanced level, we will talk about this in a while. I hope you download the appropriate keyboard and start using it. The bottom line is that as a beginner you need to 1. Find a good source to learn from. 2. You can make simple sentences. 3. You write what you learn on the computer and review it constantly. You need to learn all of these things at least for an hour each day. For the average level. Once you feel ready, you can apply the walking technique to your study routine. This technology is really the most important thing in this whole system. And it will make you improve very much, regardless of your level. The idea is very simple, which is to find an audio source of good quality for the language you want to learn. You can use a podcast or a YouTube video without looking at the screen. The more natural the audio file and the dialogue, the better. Free things like audio books or news bulletins. It would be very good if you find an educational series for the chosen language. There are many things available like this in German, Spanish, and Chinese. Once you find this resource, I want you to do what I'm going to tell you. The first step, every day, put your headphones on and listen to this program or video. and you hear it, I want you to simply walk down the street. You can walk in your area or in any fetus. And you hear your chosen language while you do this. Step 2. As you listen and walk, I want you to repeat any short sentences that you understand. Don't stop what's working. Just say the sentences in a low voice and try to imitate the pronunciation. In the first place, you can understand only 10% of what is being said. There is no problem at all, you will understand more with time. Just stick and stay calm while you walk and listen and repeat the sentences. If you have any experience with meditation exercises, you will definitely bear in mind that there are similar things. This is true because learning while you are quiet is a very important thing. Calmness helps new information reach memory. And it helps your mind get used to hearing and speaking a new language. In addition, sitting at a desk will make you lose your enthusiasm after a few weeks. But when I tried the walking technique, I encountered this problem. Actually, I really enjoy it. And if you are a person who loves learning languages, you will enjoy it too. In a third step, we will add it when you are ready. Whether you add it along or after a few months, at your convenience. Of course, as you listen, you will find many words and terms that you do not understand. There are some of them, you will start to notice them and you will hear them a lot. And if people use these words a lot, it will definitely be useful. You will surely want to know their meaning, but how? Google Translate. The general advice is to see what I mean. I know that there are many people who hate it and say that the translation is not accurate. And for 5 years I used to say the uniforms. But Google is getting smarter every day. And you can find a lot of research that proves this. Especially if you are looking for the meaning of common words. Of course, it's not perfect, but at least it will keep a record of all the words you've looked for. And you can confirm the meaning later from someone whose mother tongue is the language you are learning. We will talk about this now. Okay. We talked about walking technique. Now let's talk about how you can reach an advanced level and feel that you speak fluently. Let me tell you frankly, you need to talk to people in this language. But how can you do this in the best way possible? italki.com. The simplest way is that you use the site Skype and you pay someone to talk to you in their native language for an hour. I see that the subject really deserves this money. But there are other alternatives for free if you want. HelloTalk is like an app. You can use it to exchange language teaching with another student. Of course, you do not have to use the internet. If you can practice this language with someone in real life, it will definitely be better for you. Whether a friend, consort, or even a private tutor. Just keep in mind. It is very important that you do not use English with the person you are talking to. Unless, of course, you learn English. I know that it is uncomfortable and exhausting to speak for an entire hour in a strange language. But this challenge will make your brain improve faster. The topic works like you exercise in the gym. You must challenge yourself to be stronger. And believe me, there is no need for you to be afraid that you will make a mistake. In fact, this is a useful thing, because when you make a mistake, someone will correct you. This reduces the chances that you will make these mistakes in the future. So try at your convenience. And if you find yourself using the same sentences or talking about the same topics, try new things. Can you imagine yourself as a T-Rex in Jurassic Park, American movie? Test all limits and wait for the great opportunity to advance. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment below and tell me how you would like to learn languages. And if you are not subscribed to the channel, I hope you step on the red button and participate. Thanks. I see you soon.